Hey y'all, yeah, yeah. Hello, hey, hello, hey, hello. Yo, welcome to the African Tantric Goddess Podcast Plus on Spotify with Goddess Manesi. I am your host, the most beautiful, the most elegant, multifaceted 21-year-old black woman doesn't give a shit about patriarchy. Yo! Yo! I'm here to give the girlies the tea. I'm here to get the girlies out of the hood. Okay? Listen, this topic is about financial domination, and this can be a good refresher for the girls who are already findoms and also for the newbies. But before I get started, who am I? I am Goddess Manesi. Started this podcast literally last week. I already have an episode on YouTube, and here on Spotify will be like a bit more intense and lit because the information in here will be top notch about financial domination, about tantra, feminine energy, African spirituality, matriarchy, because here we are all about femdom, female domination. Yes, women in male fields, period. Yo, the topic for today's episode number one, already coming in with a banger, a finsub refresher. What is a finsub? What is a finsub, y'all? Well, in financial domination, a finsub is a financial submissive, and it's somebody who gets gratification like emotional, physical, mental. He gets that gratification of financially supporting a findom, a financial dominatrix. They get that satisfaction of giving out financial gifts, and this type of relationship, this dynamic, it's real, yes. These men who feel really amazing and get turned on for sending a woman money, especially like white men, they get that wow when they have to when they get dominated financially by a black woman. They just get a y'all, I'm talking from experience, girl. Like this type of relationship, it does have its own aspects, like when it comes to consent and boundaries. Like it has to be healthy, okay? You have to agree to the terms, and the submissive has to be willingly supporting you financially if you want to become a financial dom. So beforehand, boundaries and limits shall be discussed, because you do not want to, the whole point of being a dom as a woman is to finally take the lead and get your shit, get what you deserve. So please, if the sub can't offer what you are wanting, then don't, please. If you're, if you have like no connection at all, it's gonna be boring, okay? There is a power exchange in this type of relationship, meaning that like I said, the submissive gets that satisfaction from delivering financial gifts to the dominatrix, and also it's having control over their finances in general. So yes, and it comes with a certain type of trust as well, of course. Many finsubs, they have strict budgets or agreements to ensure that they can meet their financial obligations while engaging in the dynamic. And I also know subs who get imposed budgets from like the dominatrix, and yeah, it's really about control, okay? And this can be done totally online. You do not have to meet any of these men in person. Honestly, I will never meet any of my subs in person, and the only way I'll be meeting a sub in person is if they're doing a big investment, either in my business or helping me get in a land or something. But honestly, they don't even deserve to know that you exist in real life. They can just send you money and fuck off. They can stay on your phone and send you money. Tuh. Like I said, there is it involves a lot of money. It's money, money, money in this relationship, and it's like you get like a lot of misconception because it's a legitimate kink and lifestyle. The way it's involving money, you can see online like a lot of scams happening with the girlies, and you have to be cautious to avoid exploitation and scams. Okay, there are a lot of subs who are doms, but they're just disguising, and um I just see girlies getting scammed because why do you need to send somebody a fee so that they can send you the tribute? The whole point is they have to tribute you before they even approach you. We will get into the tributes, but first, let's actually dive into what drives a findom and finsub dynamics. It's a psychological appeal. It's a psychological and emotional kink. It's not just financial. Financial is the byproduct. It's what you get at the end. You do the psychological plus emotional, and then you will get the financial at the end. Because for the finsub, like I said, they have the pleasure of like surrendering to the control and like particularly their finances, and also they like validation, getting called a good boy, getting a pat on the head when they do something good, and they also love being humiliated. They get that thrill of being controlled, but the thing is, it's because the dom is playing with their fucking mind, and the dom enjoys the ability to command the tributes and the financial gifts. So, like the way I was saying on my YouTube episode about setting your standard rights, with men you have to play games. The way you will play games with a man in a relationship if you're dating is the same way you will play games with a man in financial domination. I see the girlies posting on X and other platforms. I need money now. Men are losers, and they do that L thing. CG, I need my rent paid now. Please, it does not work like that. For financial domination to work and the dynamic to work and to attract the subs, you have to do something to attract the subs. You have to put you into it. The way you invest time and energy in the job you're doing right now, or how you what you do to make a living, is the same way you will invest time and energy into financial domination, because it is work. You have to throw your personality into it, what makes you you, and then of course around all of the aspects about you, now you have to create a whole character that defines you as the dom you are, and attract the type of subs that you are looking for. It is transactional yet emotional. Ta. A findom might provide, validation, attention, or structured dominance that meets the submissive needs so that they can continue draining them. That's why you gotta customize it. You can't be doing the same shit everyone is doing. You have to be you. It's so customizable. We get this. Everybody gets this in their head. The image of what a dominatrix is, and we see the latex, we see the whip, and all of the chains and sijui nini, and it's like, let me tell you, the end goal of all this domination shit is what? Financial stability, getting it's purely a financial arrangement. So whatever you like doing, and whoever you are, you as yourself existing, you can be the dom. I know girlies who are hairdressers who like baking cake. Their whole content is around what they like doing, and they make money online from subs who like what they're doing because in everything they do, they assert dominance into it. They tap into the kinks because there's different types of subs out here who have different type of kinks. We will get into the kinks and common practices in findom in a few, but just to say, you have to be you, and while you are being you, you integrate some elements of traditional BDSM such as humiliation, praise, all that, but you have to be you for it to work. You can there's no way you can just like pretend to be somebody else or pretend to be like another dom or copy paste whatever Twitter dom has tweeted. Please, come on. Please put in some effort, please. Common practices in findom. Y'all, we were talking about tributes earlier. What is a tribute? It's a form of money, gift, or service that a finsub has to offer a findom in order to show their devotion. Okay, so this could be a fixed amount or it could be on a schedule. It depends with what the dom wants. Honestly, if you've been on X and you've seen a lot of girlies writing DM with like an amount or tribute on their bio, that is the tribute. So most DOMs will just put their tribute amount on their social media platforms, the domination platforms that they use, the websites and all. Yeah, that's money that they need to give you in order to approach you, in order to start a conversation or initiate anything with you. Another practice we tapped into earlier, financial control. So, like I said, imposing budgets, even approving their purchases, and making sure that in the budget there's something for you. Your cut is already set aside before you play those games, please. Another common one, public displays. Public displays has become so famous. We see it a lot on social media, on Instagram. The girl is walking a man on a leash or going with them to the ATM and demanding money like fuck you, pay me. We done seen that. Y'all know what that is. I would love to do it, to be honest. If I ever decide to do an in-person meet with a sub, that's the first thing I'm doing with them. Tutaenda huko kwa barabara, nitakutembesha kama mbwa. Yo, I wanna do that so bad. I wanna make them bark in the middle of the streets. Please, please. If that's what you're looking for as a sub and you have the funds to fund the lifestyle that the girl is living, you know where to find me. Period. This type of public displays, of course, most of the time it's humiliation. Okay, so you also have to add some elements into it on your side as a fandom. Like you need to have that pride to go out there too and do that shit with them. Please. Period. Another common practice, which is my favorite, wish list fulfillment. Yo, don't I just love when I get stuff from Amazon at my doorstep, stuff from my throne wish list at my doorstep. Love it. Love it. Today, like I said earlier, the podcast episode I was filming for YouTube, I said like this, Mike, I had to get a replacement yesterday quickly from Amazon. I go to get my Amazon delivery, and I see these two boxes. One box is completely shit from my wish list, okay? It's not even what I ordered. I was like, oh wow, what a surprise. How amazing. Girlies, don't be afraid. Put your links out there. You don't need to be on some crazy platform, even though these days there's like um wish list websites specifically for creators and stuff like that. You can just use Amazon and you put your link on your bio. You never know. Imagine people will buy. People will buy. Since Christmas, I've been getting shit, and I tell people by my 22nd birthday, that shit better be completely cleared. I don't want to see even one item left on there. I told them that they better go with the flow. Y'all, another common practice, drain sessions. Drain sessions is common in the findom community. I'm sure every financial dominatrix has done this. It's a game that can be done to drain the submissive's wallet or bank accounts. Sometimes it's pre-negotiated to like avoid financial harm, but please, men's debt is my pleasure. I don't care. It can be done through text. It can be done as a cash meet. They come to see you and like they count the money and put it in your hand, or they can just through texts, or even I see it through tweets. People are playing games and they ask other doms, if anybody retweets this, likes this, or comments a number of times, I get sijui $5 per comment or $5 per retweet. Sijui drain game with my. That's what I'm talking about. That's the shit. That's the shit. Yo, that I love having drain sessions. So please, and if there's any doms who are listening this and to do like drain sessions together to drain either one of my subs or one of their subs, you are welcome. It's a fun game to play. Yes, period. Findom is really gaining popularity, y'all. Have you seen, y'all, with the internet? It's really easy to connect with like-minded people. Okay, so please use social media to connect with other doms, to use some websites to look for BDSM events. To be honest, I've been slacking. But before I used to be very consistent with it and at least go to a dominatrix event every 2 months. So 2025, I'm gonna put that back in order. And also, like, another reason why it's gaining popularity is because people are changing attitudes towards the kinks in BDSM, like the societal acceptance of the lifestyles, and it's like it has helped like normalize dynamics like findom and the empowerment and exploration, especially when it comes to women. It's our time. It's our time. For the past 3-4 years, have you seen the black women on social media, especially talking about resources and building wealth from men's bank accounts and wallets, talking about dating rich and only rich? Have you seen the black dominatrices on social media in the fandom community, the way they're just holding the whole community with the fingertip? No stress, chop life, everything paid for. It's really huge for black women. We literally said the government is not gonna give us reparations. Sour. Sawa, let's go directly to the source. Tutaenda, we will get our money, period. And that's what we're exactly doing. Because they ain't gonna give us our reparations anyway. It's like, please, I advise y'all. This is just like, even just for the whole black community, men and women. We need to stop sitting down and talking about reparations, this, reparations, that. Because these people are still colonizing us from here. The only reason why they had to leave our countries is because they didn't have the funds to continue what they were doing there. So they are here in Europe and still colonizing fucking Africa till this day. There's no independence. There's no reparations coming. Imagine. Let me break it down for you. So please, as black women going straight to the source and dominating white men for money, that's getting our reparations straight from the source. Period. For the black men, instead of yapping and judging, go get you a white woman, do the same thing, please. Let's all get our reparations. And like findom, oh my god, financial domination is the way, y'all. Ciao. That was what is a Finsub on the African Tantric Goddess Podcast plus on Spotify. Yes, your girl is on Spotify. Period. Yo, I am glad y'all listened to this, learned something from this, and I will be back next week with another banger for sure. Please stay posted and check out my social media links. You can find me, Goddess Monesi, anywhere. Period. Make sure you share with a newbie, a dumb baby, somebody who is interested in financial dominatrix and learning more about the lifestyle or getting into the lifestyle. Or you can also DM me on IG if you have any questions or would like any tips to advance further into your findom journey. And with that said, y'all, please use men for money. It is self-care. Peace.